Hello everyone, welcome back to the Beautiful Black Witch channel. My name is Erica. I read stars, tarot cards, and other intuitive messages. If you're interested in a personal reading, please email me in the description box below, or you can DM me on Instagram. Also, follow me while you're over there because I do post little things here and there. Just a reminder that these videos are not sign specific, so anybody can watch it. It's just collective energy of, where we're focusing on together. So if you do want a personal reading, something personal to you and your situation, hit me up. So for the Sag New Moon, I came across this quote that says, "When we move through the world with an unwavering commitment to model our morals and values, we then have access to fulfillment and the kind of satisfaction that can only be felt by the soul." It's very long-winded, but to summarize it all up, what I kind of felt from it was like it was basically saying that, if we commit ourselves to our morals and our values, like our own personal opinion and what we want for ourselves and what we value within ourselves, and share that with the world, and don't waver on that, don't change or switch up for anybody, then you will find true happiness like within your soul and not just on a surface level, or you won't be living a life of someone else's values or morals or opinions or anything. You'll be living in your own truth, and that's basically what this Sag New Moon is kind of initiating for us, like standing in our truth, being honest, because if anybody knows a Sag, a Sag will tell you, blunt, honest, just straight to the point, no remorse, because you need to know, So it's just like sometimes it can be taken a little too far, but we all need to stand in that truth and that power within us, coming from Scorpio season where it was on steroids and we had to pretty much just release so much and let go so much, and like now this is our opportunity to replenish everything that we have had to release, and you have to move forward in your integrity, because if you don't, you can redo a cycle that you just came out of. So it's like we've learned so much, and I'm going to get deeper into this as we talk about the astrology, but this is the quote that I saw that I was like, yes, this is perfect for this moon, because it's time to live in our truth, and it's time to live out our soul's purpose, whatever that is, because you can create that for yourself, and it's just going to take work, because it's hard. There's so many people that don't live in their truth and are afraid to live outside the norm, or live outside their norm, because of not wanting to learn, not wanting to be embarrassed, not wanting to let go of what they know, because we have to continue being the student within our lives if we want to keep elevating and keep learning and keep expanding. Like, we can't be like, I've learned everything I need to know because I'm this old, and or I've been through this, and it's like, no, like we can always learn more, expand more, do more, heal more. There's always more to do. Definitely, if you keep waking up on this beautiful planet Earth that we call home, so you have a mission here every single day. So it's good to be committed to what you truly value, and your own morals and your own thoughts and opinions of what's right for you and your life and your lifestyle that you're creating. and not to let anybody get in the way of that, because it's not worth it, It's not worth it at the end of the day, because you won't be truly happy, So coming from that Taurus full moon that we just had, that was all about morals, values, investments, resources. So if you learned anything from that, we have to take it in to this new phase in our life that we're entering in. So I really hope that this is recording. Happy birthday to my Saggies. It's Sag season, of course. Happy new moon in Sag. I have to just say a lot of happies right now. Give a lot of, because it's like a lot to celebrate right now. So it's Sag's birthday, so happy birthday to my Saggies again. It's the new moon in Sag, so happy new moon. This is happening on November 23rd, so you're going to see this way before then. But if you do see this around Thanksgiving time, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And I'm kind of late to this, but also happy Native American Heritage Month. I just wanted to give that some light and attention to, some love. So much to celebrate this month. Oh my gosh. Thank God the eclipse season is over. Even though we haven't seen the last of that, obviously, but I'm glad that that intense energy is lessening by the day. So with it being Scorpio season still, as I'm posting this, as you're probably watching this, if it's the day that I posted this, it's still Scorpio season. But as we're coming out of this, and as we've been in this energy, it's been all about purging, releasing, letting go, and like transforming and endings and new beginnings. It's just been so much shifting and changes, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And with all those things being released during the eclipse season, now it's time to open ourselves up to new things, expanding ourselves more in whatever interests that you may have, or in whatever aspect that you truly want, because the option is yours, obviously. But if you're familiar with your chart, just look at where Sag rules. That can kind of give you an idea of where you can focus this energy more. But if not, whatever you've been thinking about, that you're like, once I get out of this, I'm going to do that. Or, once this is over, I want to do this. Whatever that is, whatever that was that you said that you've been trying to put some energy towards or manifest, like it's time to go for it. And just trust the process. You may not know or understand how you're going to get there, how the dream is going to form or come into fruition in some way. You don't know how this is going to work out. Like, you don't even know, but you have to go for it, because this is what you've been wanting, desiring for so long. And like, this is the perfect season, Sag season, to expand and go for it. So Sag is about optimism, seeing the bigger picture, being honest, being, I want to say like tunnel vision, because if we think about the Sag sign, it's an arrow. So that gives me very much tunnel vision. Like, once a Sag have their mind made up, there's no stopping them, like they're going to go far and ride with whatever vision they may have, because they see the big picture, they see the whole thing. And that's why I'm saying, like, we may be a little nervous about moving forward, because it's just like we see a big picture, but it's just like, dang, like, how am I going to get there? Like, what am I going to do? Like, but it's just like, reel it in and just take the first step, take the first leap, just go for it, because the path will just unfold once you take it, like God Spirit, the universe is just waiting for us to take that leap. You know, they've done their part behind the scenes by helping you clear out all your stuff. If you've been doing the work, they've been helping you clear out all the stuff, releasing all that stuff, purging, transforming, all that kind of stuff. So it's like now they just want you to just have faith and take a leap, you know, just go for it, whatever that is in your life, you know, because just be optimistic just be optimistic and be just true to you and what you want and your morals and values, and you can't go wrong, you know, you can't mess up. Sag is also about being boundless, like nothing weighing you down, nothing stopping you, because we've released all the baggage from Sag season. So now if you've been doing the work, you know, you should be free, the phoenix rising. You should be already on fire, already ready to go, you know. And Sag season is just helping you just fly, just bring you even faster, you know, because you're already flying. You've done the work. You've become the phoenix. You're rising up, and then Sag season hit, boom, and it's just gonna like throw you, like Spirit's going to give you like a gust of wind, and it's just going to push you and like catapult you forward into the path that you want. If you go for it, you know, we're going to feel a little anxious. It's okay to have a little nervous jitters and all of that, but I'm sure we're all pretty much excited about something new, something fresh from where we've been experiencing in our lives. So yeah, just think about the bigger picture, you know, just don't think about the small thing, think about the big thing. Just, you know, just keep thinking about that, even though you're starting off at step one. Just keep that in mind. Like, this is my goal, this is what I'm reaching for, this is what I'm working towards, because we're going to be moving and things are going to be moving really, really fast with like this Sag season. So just keep that big picture mindset on the forefront of your mind. Sag is also ruled by Jupiter, so this is a planet of luck, of expansion, of knowledge. So it wants to give us everything. It wants to replenish everything that we've had to release and let go, you know, because if you are religious or if you do believe in a higher being, we all know that, you know, once something has to be let go and released, it has to be replenished. Whether like the earth, like once something burns down and that clears away, new things will grow, you know. So that's even within our lives. Like once we have to get rid of certain phases, people, places, things, it's going to be replaced by new phases, people, places, and things, you know. So this is our opportunity for the new. On a big scale, you know, because this is Sag, so we're doing it big, you know. Let's go big, go home, baby. I swear, I cringe sometimes. Ugh. It's time to expose ourselves to travel, new adventures, getting outside of our comfort zone, getting outside of our hometown, our home city, you know, whether that's just in the next city over, or the next state over, or the next, like, you know, or going across seas, like just getting out and expanding is what's important. Whether you go on like a spiritual retreat, a yoga retreat, like, you know, just getting away, something that can be healing and helping, something that can be just adventurous and for fun, something that can be knowledgeable, like maybe going to go learn something in another country, like a different language, whether that's like a native language of your family, or your country, or something foreign to you and you want to go over there and learn it, get that full experience. Go for it if that's what you've been really wanting to do, or if you want to be at home and just learning a new language, you know, it's all up to you, whatever you've been wanting to do. This is also a perfect time if you've been wanting to get into a new a belief system or religion, or like learning about philosophy, or something scientific. I don't know. It can be anything, because any belief system that works for you, that you've been wanting to learn about, fascinated, that helps you grow and be a better person, no matter what that is, then that's for you. So if you believe in science, if you are spiritual, if you are religious, and or if you've been wanting to get into something like that, or thinking about philosophy, this is a perfect time to dive in, get started, take the class, do the research. I don't know. This could be also a perfect time to do some research about whatever it is you want to do to help you expand and do something maybe within your business that you already have, established, or maybe learning more of a language you already know. It's so many things, so many avenues. And it's a broad avenue because it's Sag. So it's really up to you and what you want to do with this energy. It's just, really important on expanding our minds past what we've learned in our childhood or within our programming, like just learning something new. Even if it's just scratching the surface, you don't have to dive deep. If it's really something that you want to, then go ahead. But just picking up a book and learning something new, exposing ourselves to different things is going to help us collectively, because there's so much segregation since, so many people are so used to their traditions and, they don't really expose themselves to new ones too often, belief systems, whatever it is. Like, if we do that even a little bit, I'm not talking about completely converting or anything. If that's what you need or want, then you go for that. But just saying, exposing ourselves to new things is going to help us collectively understand each other more and bring us together, which is the big picture of the world, right? We don't want to be separated anymore. We don't want to be segregated anymore. So this is a part of it. We all have to do our part. So if that's learning a new language, if that's going to another country, if that's doing research, if that's, whatever that is to you, that can help in some way better you and the people around you and in the world, because we're doing it big, right? Sag. I'll be saying that a lot. Jeez. So even if you don't physically move or travel, again, you can use different broadcasting networks, magazine, the World Wide Web, www, like I've been saying, research. We have it at our fingertips. We can literally learn anything that we want. We can see anything we want. It's a whole experience right through the internet. So even if you don't have money to hop on a plane and do all of that, or if you don't have aspirations to go and do that, just get on the internet, and Google is your best friend. We have so many social medias, platforms, networks. There's so many podcasts out there that can help you learn something new, expand your mind in some form or way. So get out there, guys. So remember, just take things in moderation. Don't go too far too fast, because Sag will definitely want us to really be going big and fast and tunnel vision and just flying through things, okay? So it's best to be sure and be grounded within your intentions. So before you go blasting off into a new path, just make sure your intentions are set, you're feeling grounded, you know what you want, you know your morals, you know what you're investing in, you know what you're doing. Because you just don't want to hop into something and, not be completely set on like what you want, so make sure you know what you're wanting, you know your intentions going into things. So if you're getting into a new job, you know your intentions going into this job. So you're not just going to let these people give you anything, or you're not just going to be just lost. You have an intention. You're like, I'm here for this, I'm here for this long. I'm here to do this. I'm here at this time to this time, So it's like you have this intention and you're going in there blazing, and you're going to do great. Don't switch up your actions. So make sure your actions are matching that. Make sure you're like, yeah, so I'm going in there and I'm doing this, this, and this. And you go in there and you do that, you know. So don't let somebody be like, oh, hey, can you add this to your schedule? You know, can you, you know? No, we're not doing that unless you're open to that, or that's your intention too, to do more, add more eventually. I don't know, but don't go in there just going in there fast. You have to know what your intentions are, what you truly want out of going down this new path. Even though you may not understand every single step or how you're going to get there, you know, that's the part we're going to figure out the rest of the way. But to take that first step, we got to have our foundation right, you know. You got to make sure your shoes on, your shoelaces tied. You're not about to walk into no poop or anything. You're ready to go. Okay. And yeah, and make sure that these intentions that you're setting is long term, because you're putting your energy into this, you know, even whatever this is, you're putting your energy, your effort, that is your resources, you know, your body, everything is on the line, your money, everything is about to, not everything, but a lot is about to go into this. So it's like you really got to make sure that this is going to last you a long time. But if you do have short goals or stuff like that, then that's fine. But for big things, this is good to really be sure and make sure that you're going to be investing your time and energy into something that can pay off in the long run, so that you're getting your money's worth or your energy's worth, and not settling for something for instant gratification or something that's quick and easy and fast, because you're going to lose that just as fast, or it's just going to be gone just as fast. And again, if that's what you want, then go and do that. But if you want your energy and your efforts and your values and your morals to be seen as valuable within yourself, you have to remember, walk it and talk it. And talk it and walk it. And never fold. And never fold. So yeah, it's important to do no getting rich quick schemes, no cheating, no skipping steps, because it's fire sign season. This is just a warning or a heads up, you know, because things can be happening really fast. So making sure you know what you want and your intentions is very important. Also, listen to your intuition. So if something don't feel right, don't do it. Doesn't even matter how lucrative it'll make you, how rich, how comfortable, how good it sounds. Like, if it don't feel right, don't do it. Because if it's meant for you, it'll be there. It will be there because it's meant for you. But if something comes in really fast and is just like, you got to do it now, today, this second, unless this is an opportunity you've been waiting for, and still be cautious. It's just really easy to get ourselves into some situations that's not good, because scammers be scamming. Like I was saying, Jupiter is the big planet, literally. It's going to be really important during this new moon because it rules Sag. So Jupiter is also going direct during this new moon. So it's like a double whammy. Even though it's not like the energy is not going to be just flowing in really quickly, like we have to gain momentum. So that's why we're taking the first steps. And then, you know, things are just going to fall into place as we're moving, you know, as the planet starts to move forward and things starts to pick up. So for the last 4 months, while Jupiter has been in retrograde, we've been learning about ourselves, you know, because it's in Aries too. It's been in Aries. So we've been really learning about ourselves, the good, the bad, the ugly. Oh boy, have I. We've been, you know, learning about our mindsets, our belief systems, our relationships with ourselves, how we connect with other people, whether we're living up to our full potential. So now that it's direct, we're being asked to put everything that we've learned to our life, to apply it. Apply everything we learned about ourselves, about our mindsets, about everything that I just said. And apply it to our lives now and do something different now and expand more, because we've learned so much more about ourselves. So it's like there's no need to settle for anything that we don't want anymore, because it's just like we know our triggers. We know the things that we're not good at. We know the things that we are good at. We've learned so much. So it's just like now we gotta apply it, because if we don't apply the knowledge, then you'll be stuck. You'll be stuck. And by applying it, that's taking practical action. Not something that is just just out of whim. Practical action. Whether that's writing down something or coming up with a plan and sticking to that plan. Remember, I was talking about intentions, going into things with clear intentions and not just doing things because it's just like, okay, I guess, I'm gonna just try this out. And even if you do have intentions in that, why are you going to try this out? What are you trying to get out of this? What are you trying to see? Making sure you're understanding why you're getting yourselves into things, whatever that is. A new language, new research, new philosophy, new mindset, new travels, extended family, all kinds of things can come up and be brought into our lives. So it's just like making sure you have intentions when you're agreeing to things or putting energy into things, because that's you manifesting, that's you bringing things into life, because if you put energy into something, something's going to happen with that, so if you're going to work every day, you're going to be getting paid, so if you don't go to work, then, depending on your job, usually you don't get paid. So when we don't put energy in something, then we don't get nothing back. But if you're putting your energy into something, you're going to be getting something back. So make sure your intentions are there and they're clear. I'm just going to keep saying that because that's the message of this video. It doesn't matter what you want to go do. Just know why you're doing it. And it can always change. It's not okay. It is okay for things to shift and change, obviously, because Sag is a mutable sign. So things are going to be shifting and changing a lot and really fast. So it's okay if you do I thought this is what I wanted. Obviously, it's not. I'm gonna go, whatever that is, I thought I was interested, I'm not interested, or whatever the scenario is for you. It's okay to shift and change. So if you do take that first step and you're like, I don't like it here, then change direction, pivot, because don't keep putting energy into that, because that's not going to get you where you want, right? If you don't want to be there. Obviously, it's not an easy task. So that's why Spirit really wants us to be, or really wants us to have faith, and they're going to do the rest of the work. They're going to bring people in. They're going to bless you. All they want you to do is to have faith and be confident and just take the first step and then take the next step once you know that, and just keep going and don't stop, because they're right behind you and they're putting energy and effort in right behind you. So it's going to be blessed. It's going to be yours. It's going to work out. It may be shifts and turns and changes, but that's fine, as long as you're still going on your path. Certain things we see on our path on the second step and we're like, ooh, I like that, I want that to come, and then we're taking it along, and then something happened, you're like, oh no, we can't take this, whatever that is. So it's just like, you gotta let that go so that you can keep going, and whatever that is, that can be hard, but it's going to be happening really fast again. So just making sure you just have your intentions set, because this is a time to create a whole new world for yourself, a whole new experience. Like, really, you don't have to repeat anything. You don't have to put energy into anything that you don't want. or you don't find beneficial to you, you know, and not in a selfish way, but just like in a logical way, and even in a spiritual way, like in an energetic way. Like if this just don't sit right with you, like don't do it, don't go, don't put your energy into it. But if this feels like, yeah, this is right, I like it here, I'm gonna do this, yeah, then go. Listen to that, and don't let anybody be like, you sure? Be like, yeah. Stay in your lane, okay? Yeah, I'm doing this. And even if you get in there and you're like, I'm not feeling the vibes, or I'm not liking this, or this doesn't sit right with me, and somebody be like, well, this is what you've wanted, right? And you're just like, but this just don't feel right. Listen to that, because if somebody be like, no, you should do it, and you go do it, even though you knew that you shouldn't have done it, there's consequences. So you have to listen to your intuition, that gut feeling. It's so important. So this full moon is handing you this new opportunity to just go for it on a silver platter, like full of blessings and luck and good fortune on the side. Like they're like, here you go. And you're like, whoa, me, mine? And you're like, yeah, it's yours, and you gotta go for it. Because if you get scared and you're like, no, because I can definitely resonate with that, you know, because new shiny things can be scary. Definitely when you've been going through some things, you're like, oh no, you know, that little fear can creep back, but you jump anyway, you do it anyway, you just do it because you have to do it, because this is what we've been working towards. And now we get the accolades, we get the recognition, we get the upgrades, we get the blessings, the wishes, we get the everything. Whatever you've been wanting, it's finally here for you. But you have to take it, because Spirit's like, here, take it. And if you stand there and you're like, you know, you gotta take it with both hands. And don't let it go, and cherish it, and do something great with it, because it's yours. And so much abundance and stuff can come from it. There's so many things can happen. You think that you're going for this new job, and you end up experience a whole new life in itself, because that can bring you so many more incentives and connections and network and so much. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there, guys, and just go for it and let yourself be seen. And I'm taking my own advice. In what ways are you going to develop yourself further? Let me know in the comments. What new places will you explore, or what new knowledge are you learning about or studying? I would like to know, because for me personally, I am getting out of my comfort zone. You know, I've been stuck in my house a lot, and I'm not gonna say for how long, but for a long time. And I do have a little anxiety with the outside world, I'm not gonna lie. When I do go out there, it's intense for your girl, because I'm just exposed to so much, you know, energy, and it's just like, ugh. I'm just so excited to move out of the city one day. Like, it's not for me to be living here in the big city. It's just too stimulating for me. I just wanna walk in peace. I wanna hear my thoughts. I wanna feel calm and not on like 100, you know. But I have to expose myself to new environments and new people and new places, and that's a little scary, because it's like, dang, I've been here my whole entire life, and even though I fantasize about getting out of here every day, once that opportunity comes and I have to take that leap, it's just like, I gotta leave that. I have to leave my everything I know, which is exciting, don't get me wrong, very exciting, but also a little scary. It's a little scary. But yeah, so leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys are going to be getting into this season. And yeah, let's get into this tarot. All right. I swear these cards, okay, be flying everywhere. I just love, guys. You know, I just love. Because we got the lovers here. We're recording, right? Please. Yeah. We got a lot of this energy. Like every single reading I do, it's like love is in the air. It's in the air really thick. And it's not just like romantic love. It's just love. Just love. And it's really amazing. It feels really good. It feels like nostalgic, like your favorite Christmas movie snugged in. Like it's just so warm and welcoming and comfortable. I don't know. That's like the energy. That's how I feel. Like angel number 66. If you've been seeing 66. 6 is about balance, equal give and take. So there's been past relationships, past experiences, past connections where we felt really drained with the Ten of Pentacles, with the Ten of Swords. We felt really, really drained. You know, backstabbed, betrayed, depressed, just like all our efforts was like didn't go anywhere. But it seems like now it's like this energy of like you're gonna meet like your soul tribe. That's why it's important to live in your truth. From in the beginning, when I was saying you will only get true fulfillment and satisfaction when you live in your truth of your morals and your values, and you stay committed to that. And it's just like, if you've let these people go and you've been doing the work, because we have death here and then we have rebirth with Empress. So it's just like there's been this is the rebirth process, you know. This is when all the true connections come in, our soul tribe, the people who's going to help build us up even further, because we've been building ourselves up. We've been releasing things that don't serve us, that make us feel like this. You know, we're releasing all of that. We're letting that go. And it's making so much room for true love, for true connections, for people who are going to give you the same energy you give out, with that 6 energy, equal give and take, you know. And these are people who are going to be committed to you, who are going to be loyal to you, who was sent in by God, by the universe, to help you. You guys are going to help each other on this path moving forward. And it's going to be very stable and secure. With the 4 here. Well, no, this is 5, right? Yeah, this is 5. You've changed the people you were surrounded by. You changed mindsets. You've released so much. So it's like all this new things, new energy, new relationships, new connections that's coming in is going to be meant for you, you know. So you don't have to keep hitting dead ends and wasting your time and wasting your energy and your efforts. Like, no more. That is over. God said, I've had enough. Okay, you've done enough. You've said you've had enough. And since everybody have had enough, Now we can experience something real, something true, even if it's not romantic. And even if it is, this is just in general relationships where we can feel close and intimate and open and vulnerable and not feel ashamed for who we are through and through, because they're going to love us and we're going to love them. And these can be people you've known in a past life, or people you've known when you were young, with the Six of Cups here. This can be like a rekindling of some extended family, because Sag is about, extended family, people from afar. So you can be connecting with them. You can be connecting with people in foreign lands, people from the past, people like you haven't seen in so freaking long. You're like, oh crap, like the universe just bring you guys back together. And it's just like, whoa, I've been like, you're a different person, I'm a different person, and like now we're on the same vibration. Now that we can work things out, now we can move forward, and it's gonna be so much love and light. And like, look at these flowers. Like, there's so many flowers here in these cards. It's just gonna be so much abundance, even if it was something that broke you guys off in the past. This is a whole new energy, like, and you're gonna feel it. Like, I'm seeing like yellow, like you're gonna feel it. It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so right, and this is something you've manifested. Maybe a specific person, maybe specific people, or maybe just a specific like energy. Like, you've been wanting someone who you can be like this with, and then boom, it's just like, wow. And when you meet them, you may have not met them in this lifetime, but you just know that you just know them. Like, this is just like, it's crazy. Soulmate energy, if you believe in that, Yeah, so this is going to happen really, really fast. Really fast. And it's just going to, catapult you into a whole new chapter, a whole new stage, a whole new phase in your life. You guys can connect through the internet, through messaging, phone call, Skype, I don't know, or any type of like FaceTime. And it's just going to be so much conversation, so much catching up. Really good vibes. Really, really good vibes. And yeah, this is like a whole new beginning. 10-10. Endings, new beginnings. Whole new chapter. So whatever happened in the past, it's gone, it's over, it's done. Even if this is someone from the past that's coming back, they're in a whole new energy. And you're going to feel it. Just trust what you feel on the inside. Do you feel good? And pay attention if you do connect with these people and you go home and it's the end of the night, how do you feel? Do you feel rushed, giddy, good? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I saw them today. Or do you feel drained in a bad way? Do you feel like, oof? Do you feel heavy? How do you feel? Pay attention to that, because those can be signs, because there can be a lot of energy going around. But once you settle down, you'll know. You'll just know. Wow, so many cards, but I will take them. Wow, yeah. This is the universe, God, bringing you guys back together for real. Whoever these people are, person is, connection. It can be in any aspect of your life. But this is a person. This is a connection. This is a leveling up. This is somebody. This can be a boss for some people. that can help you move up, do better, expand, help you expand more. Whatever this new venture you're going off on, like, you're going to meet somebody who is going to help you just go far. And you guys are going to go far together. And it's going to be so stable. So stable. So secure. We got the King of Pentacles here, and he has flowers down there. If you can see him at his feet, kind of at the bottom of his throne. There's flowers there. There's just so much abundance. Even here, there's grass. You have to take that leap. You have to jump. You have to trust the process. Do not pay attention to people who can be barking things, saying things like, no, don't go. Like, no, you're crazy. Don't listen to none of that. If you know this is what you want, and your intentions and your values, your morals, everything is in alignment, you better jump, because God, the universe, is waiting to catch you. And they will not let you fall. And look at all that yellow. There's yellow here, yellow here, yellow in the background here, behind them. Like, that just makes me think about sun energy, light energy, good, positive energy. I mean, there's nothing stopping you but you. So you got to just go for it, jump. And everything's going to work out, because this is your second chance. You've been hoping and praying for this, and it's here. It's here. You just have to trust it and go for it. Definitely if it feels right. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Like I was saying, be true to you always. Don't fold. Don't listen to those naysayers who's barking down there talking about you crazy. Don't listen to none of those people. Because just laugh. Because once you get to the top, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't listen to them, because you're so happy. Like, when you look in the mirror, you're happy at the reflection that you see looking back at you. And that's what's important at the end of the day. You don't want to be listening to people, staying in situations, doing things you don't want to do, putting your energy into things that just don't make you happy, that don't make you feel good. Stop. Quit that job. Get out of there. But all of that energy is gone. So if you've done that, we're not doing this no more. We're not going back. It's dead with this. Death. It's gone. So we're not. We've been working so much on ourselves that we're so abundant. We have so much to offer to the world. Now you have to go share it. And you have to be true to you. Share that talent. Share your energy. Share. Connect. Because somebody here is wanting to connect with you. So it's time to connect back. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. Exactly what I was saying with this. Like, when you look in the mirror and you see your reflection, are you happy about who you see? What you feel? Because if you don't, then your world outside of you is gonna it's gonna reflect that. It's gonna reflect that. And it's crazy. Reflection is in this. So it's gonna reflect that. But if you look in the mirror and you feel good about yourself, then your world around you is going to reflect that. So your reality is a reflection of your inner world. So make sure you're making a decision that's going to make you feel good about yourself. It's going to make you feel confident. It's going to make you feel bold, because that fire energy is here. So that's the message, guys. I hope this helps you out. A witch is nothing without her coven. So please be sure to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. Turn on the bell to be notified when I upload next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Be true to you. And show the world who you truly are. Okay, bye.